Hello there, this is Trestle242 and it's time for another speed build video. In this video I'm building a house called Lynx Avenue. That's because it's based on a real house in Sweden that is located on a street called Lynx Avenue, or well, Lynx Street or something like that. And this is my first voiceover in English, so I'm sorry if it's a bit stilted and so on, but I try my best. I hope you enjoy this video, and this is a more modern house. It's not what I usually build, what I usually like to build. I prefer more sort of old-fashioned styles, but I thought a modern house could be interesting as well. And well, yeah, I don't have much to say about it. I'm currently struggling with the layout of the house, as you can see, because it has a bit of a unique layout and I also fiddled with it, so this isn't... The house in real life looks different from this. It doesn't look exactly like this. And yeah, I'm using a lot of stuff from Dream Home Decorator because I think that it fits the modern theme very well. And I'm putting a... gosh, what do they call in English, those things? It's so weird because I play the game in... I have it set to Swedish when I play, and now that I'm recording this video I'm doing it in English, so I'm having to sort of think in two languages at the same time, and I often forget what specific things are called in the game. As you can see here with the roof, I just, made the most basic roof possible because I ran out of ideas for fun things to do with this roof. But hopefully it still turns out okay, and they got a little sort of I don't know what you could call it, like a patio thing outside where you can sit, I guess. And that hexagon floor, and I'm putting up some lights just so I can see what I'm doing, basically. And here I am in the kitchen, again from Dream Home Decorator, a very big and luxurious kitchen, which I quite like. And yeah, using the separated cooker and oven from Dream Home Decorator, which I think looked kind of nice. And yep, one of those big cabinets over there, just to give it some variation. And I'm adding only a little bit of clutter. I typically add loads of clutter on the kitchen I can't remember what it's called on the kitchen counters. Yeah, on the kitchen counters, but today I'm not adding as much because this is a more modern house and typically they are a little less cluttered than the older types of houses. As you can notice here, I'm also not using any custom content whatsoever. And I figured that little stool there would be for people to sit when they take off their shoes and coats and such. And here we have the first big bathroom, which is definitely a bath room since there's a bath in it. This is a pretty sort of luxurious house. I'm not sure who lives here really. Usually I have a sort of image in mind of who would live here. In this house I can say that I honestly don't know. At first I thought that it might be, like a sort of dream house for me and my partner, but it's much too big for that. We is 2 people and a bunch of cats, so we don't require that big space. I really like this rust red room. I think it turned out very nice. Turns out there are a lot of furnitures and things you can combine to create something that looks nice with rust red. And they also made this little wardrobe thing that I thought looked, kind of nice. And the TV there as well. And some mirrors. So a mirror and a painting. And some nice little lighting. I think actually this is the only room that I put curtains in. I typically forget to put curtains in every room. I don't know why, it's like curtains on my weak spot or something, I always forget them. But yeah. And then there's the little bathroom here, which has the washing machine in it. And I think I forgot to put in laundry baskets as well. But hey, you know, it's you live and you learn. And a nice big sort of hot tub for the master bathroom, and this lovely sort of denim blue color for the master bedroom, which has this sort of industrial style as in the industrial loft kit. And yeah, I remember to put curtains there as well. Go me. Sometimes I actually remember curtains, believe it or not. And I'm adding some plants and also adding some nice little candles, because I love candles. I really love candles in real life, perhaps a little too much. I've been using this really great scented one that has a scent called Dark Rum, which is this sort of spicy, well, appropriately named dark scent. And I also made the living room in these sort of brown and grey kind of muted dark tones to make it sort of relaxing but still not, you know, bright and garish. And I'm thinking that my next build needs to be something really colorful, just to make up for all of this like beige and grey and stuff. Just to sort of shock you guys with the fact that I do know how to use color sometimes as well. I'm not a stereotypical Swede. The current like trend in Sweden is to only decorate using basically muted colors and white and beige and stuff, and you can see that on the biggest Facebook groups for home decoration in Sweden. To me at least, everyone's house looks basically the same, because it's always like just white, and then maybe there's, you know, one cushion in the sofa that's a different color and everything else is white. And I guess this house has a little bit of that decorating style in it. But I try to make it at least a little bit more colorful, so it's, you know, vaguely interesting to look at. I figured that those extra rooms they could be guest rooms, they could be children's rooms, they could be, I mean, you know, it's your own choice if you want to download the house. And I made this little outside patio thing. Maybe it shouldn't have been made of wood since there's a grill on it, but you know what, it'll have to do. And some really pretty terrible attempts at landscaping or gardening outside. Gardening is not my strong suit, as you already know, and I'm really bad at it. But I try to make it look sort of, you know, decent. And I switched those to some stone flooring, because I imagine that would be nice to walk on when it's all heated up by the sun in summer. And I used the here are some pictures of the house. And I would like to say thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care now. Bye.